Welcome to our Feel Good Show.
We list some of Scott's favorite feel-good stories from the past month.
And it puts me in such a good mood, I write the genuine positivity message.
Yep. And after he writes a genuine positivity message, blah, 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 we find out Scott's very own feel-good story, and I credit Scott with saving a life.
Well, thank you, Steve. I would hope that the mother of the little girl I intercepted now has the opportunity to pay it forward.
Well, just like in It's a Wonderful Life, you have changed someone's life for the better.
Or the song from Wicked, Changed for the Better.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
No, I'm Steve. Oh, no, I'm
Steve.
Scott.
Yeah, everybody wants to be Steve.
Everybody wants to be Steve.
It's all about Steve.
It's all about Steve.
That was a movie.
It was?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
This guy had to read that because I just railed him so far he didn't know where he was.
Every time we do that, I lose where I am.
We're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today, and what I've noticed is it's very easy to derail Scott.
It really is.
And I can't tell what that is behind you. It looks like potatoes.
It's not.
And brown rice.
All right. So you can see this. This is Mexican rice and beans mixed together. That is how I eat this. When I ordered the steak chimichanga, normally it's supposed to be the king size. They made him boo-boo, and they give me 3 small ones. Normally I get 1 giant king size steak chimichanga.
Isn't a chimichanga supposed to be fried?
Yes, it is fried. Trust me.
Okay.
And right here was the beans. Up here was the rice. I mixed them together kind of like mashed potatoes and corn. I love to do that too.
And gravy.
I think this tastes so good mixed in like this together.
They make vegan refried beans because a lot of refried beans are made with animal lard.
Yes.
But I love refried beans. And I get them vegan.
Well, I remember we brought this up ever since I started cooking again. I've been realizing things that I used to despise as a kid, I can now enjoy.
That is amazing. It's amazing how one thing can make your day, isn't it?
I used to order the chimichangas with a side order of French fries and told them to keep the beans and rice.
Well, you know what? Have them put the French fries in the chimichangas. Take the meat out and put the French fries in there as your protein. There you go, man.
Okay, first of all, French fries are not protein, they're starch.
Fine. I was trying to help you out. Take the meat out, put the French fries in there, and then that would be healthy. The only thing you would have is non-vegan beans.
If I put black beans in there instead, that would be healthy.
I don't like black beans that much. It's weird as it is. I don't like black beans that much.
Okay, here's another thing that freaks me out. It even freaks out my wife. We went to Chili's over the weekend, which is one of the things we like to do on Sundays. And we had, what the heck was it? The Smokehouse Special, and it comes.
I don't know what that is.
If you go to Chili's, you don't eat there anymore, so never mind. But anyway, it comes with a cup of black beans. And I'm spooning this stuff down, and he's like, "You hate beans. They're really good."
Well, it depends what they put with them. I mean, some black beans are good and some black beans are bad. But, like they make a black bean like burger, and it's awful. Just make a good non-hamburger burger patty and just call it a day. And I'd be happy with that.
I understand. So,
but you're going to tell us. It looks like we got some feel-good stories.
Yes, it's been a while since we had any good ones like this. And
we haven't had a feel-good day. So there is a website which I am going to put down into the research down here.
Yes, that way I remember to put it in there.
SunnySkies.com. SunnySkies.com has inspirational stories that show research right here. Because you only like to go to the one that you like to go to. I don't know.
This one's from a different place.
I know, but you get locked into that one website, and you get all the stories from there, which I'm going to just delete that website because it's the worst website. We got jammed up one day and did it. But this Sunny Skies feel-good stories, they have one like every other day, sometimes 2 a day. So they have current stories like, there's tons of stories and feel-good stories.
Right.
So that's kind of cool.
Well, I like this one here. It is about a woman with her autistic child that would intentionally go to a park in South Brunswick, New Jersey. A skate park, right.
Yeah.
At times that were pretty much guaranteed to be empty, not busy at all, because a lot of autistic children have trouble dealing with crowds, and a lot of kids are just cruel to handicapped people.
Right. But I mean, this kid in particular, bigger kids and groups of people made this particular autistic child nervous. So, you know, you go there, you don't want anybody to be there. You get there, and then all of a sudden people show up. You're like, oh no.
So anyway, her child's name is Carter, and I want to say it was his 6th birthday, or was it his 8th birthday? I don't see that in here.
13-year-old Gavin.
Yes, but that's because he's older. Look at the kid. He looks like he's like 6.
Oh, Gavin. No. Gavin is the kid that came in.
Right. Carter is the kid with the helmet on.
Yeah, I'm trying to find his age. You keep going with the story, and I'll find his age.
But anyway,
5th birthday. 5th. Thank you.
The mom was really, really, really nervous. 5th birthday. There we go. His mom was really nervous when this.
Again, not listening to me at all.
Because you told me to start talking.
Yeah, but I said 5th birthday. Right as I said.
Well, I was talking.
You weren't listening.
Anywho's.
I listen to you. Again, Scott does not listen to me.
I do not. I intentionally do not listen to him because all he does
when
is.
you go meet Scott, go talk to him, and then while he's talking, change the subject completely. He will not follow you. It's amazing.
Nope, I won't. So anyway, it was a group of kids.
Tell me about the 5th birthday party for Carter, and what happened when 13-year-old Gavin showed up.
Well, it wasn't just 13-year-old Gavin. It was 13-year-old Gavin and his friends, which are all between 11 and 13 years old.
They're a pack.
They came as a pack, and it made the mom really, really, really happy. And
see, now Scott's trying to listen to me so he can pay attention, but now notice he can't tell the story.
Of course not.
It's kind of like someone who talks with their hands. When somebody's talking with their hands, walk up and hold their hands down, and they'll stop talking. They can't talk.
Nope, not at all.
There he is.
But it's partly because since you're talking, nobody can understand what I'm saying. So I have to stop talking until you're done rambling.
So what did Kristen, Carter's mom, have to say?
Gavin and Carter.
No, so Kristen is the mom.
Yes.
What did she have to say?
She was just shocked when these kids came, and instead of starting trouble, they started a friendship. The first thing they did, they found out it was his birthday. They, as a group, sang happy birthday to him. And then they decided to play with him and stayed with him. The cops were so impressed with this, they threw the kids a pizza party. And ever since that, here's what's really got her completely blown away, because not expecting. These kids have maintained friendship with Carter, and Carter's thrilled to death. This is the first time he's been in a group and been happy. It's so awesome.
It is awesome. It was very, very cool. So those are fun. Those are fun, good stories. Way to go out there, South Brunswick, New Jersey, and Gavin. Good job. And all of his friends.
And we're going to do back-to-back ones, which we don't normally do because they're both relatively short, as long as Steve doesn't ramble anymore.
Oh, please.
I know that's going to happen. So anyway.
Me not rambling is like you listening when I talk.
Exactly.
Non-existent. Go ahead.
Here's something else that was kind of interesting. There was a hospital in Illinois. Now, here's what's I don't like is they don't say we're in Illinois, but I guess maybe it's whatever.
What? They what now? What?
All right.
Wait, what? I didn't hear the words you said. You said something about they've been to Illinois, but I don't.
The hospital in Illinois, but they don't say. Oh wait, here you go.
They do. It's in Centerville, Illinois.
Centerville. Okay. They should have had it at the beginning of the story, so it all made sense. But no.
Okay, so just so you know, Centerville, Illinois is by St. Louis. Centerville, Illinois is actually east of St. Louis and east of East St. Louis. Okay. And if anybody knows that area, that is a rough neighborhood. That is a very hit hard neighborhood.
So anyway, a father had a 1-year-old daughter who was choking on a penny. And because of how bad that neighborhood is, obviously, instead of waiting for an ambulance to come, he just grabbed the keys to the car, threw the kid in the car, and, of course, broke a bunch of laws getting to
the biggest one is he didn't have a driver's license.
Right.
But he wanted to save his daughter's life, choking out a penny. And he was like doing, what, 100 miles an hour is what they say?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but apparently they did save the girl. And the nurses were so impressed with his dedication because obviously the police were waiting for him when he got there. I wonder.
So did you see what the name of the hospital was? Touche Regional Hospital. Touche. Touche, nurses. Touche.
Right?
For what you just did, touche.
Yes. So anyway, the nurses got together, made a pull real quick, went out and bailed him out. So when the mother got to jail to bail out the husband, apparently he was already bailed out because the nurses were so impressed with his willingness to go to jail to save his child.
That is cool.
So 2 feel-good stories in a row. Gotta love it. And because of that, it put me in a mood. You know what happens when I'm in a mood, right?
You listen to me?
No, I write a genuine positivity message. Why would I listen to you?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our genuine positivity message by Funguy The Entertainer.
Every day, the new news blares on about bad things happening everywhere. I choose to create good news about good things by doing good things.
So what good did you do?
Well,
is that our next story?
Sort of.
Okay. So Scott wrote this in the show subjects. Again, we've talked about our show subjects from time to time. This show is scripted, not. If it was scripted, I don't know how we would write all this stuff out anyways.
No,
but
just an outline.
We have show subjects with bullet points. Here is the bullet point. Ever wonder if you had what it takes? If you see a potential disaster about to happen and jump in to stop it? No. And jump into
that's right.
Okay, I don't understand how you wrote that. Okay, so ever wonder if you had what it takes to see a potential disaster about to happen and jump in to stop it?
Yes.
The punctuation was way off.
Yes.
Okay.
But I didn't put any in there. You did.
Well, I had to take a breath somewhere. I just know where to take the breath. That's
no, you don't. I've heard you say 12 sentences in a row without inhaling even once.
Well, I just put an inflection in there, but you need an inflection. Commas are for inflection, but they normally say it's for a breath. But, so, is this what you want to talk about, or do you want to talk about what you did?
Well, it's all about what happened.
Okay, so what happened?
You know, we've been trained. I was in Boy Scouts. I had the first aid training, as a matter of fact, I taught first aid, life saving, and swimming. So, you get plenty of training.
You taught swimming?
Yes, he did. Swimming and life saving.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, certainly did.
So what you do is you taught them really bad in the beginning, so you teach them the life saving part, and then you teach them
exactly, because obviously, actually, with the Boy Scouts, I just taught them properly right away. When I was teaching the Girl Scouts, I was helping them drown so I could do the mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so now you've just ruined it, folks. We had a real feel-good show going on here, and then Scott does that. So thank you.
I was 12 years old. But anywho's, went to the Evil Empire.
Okay, you can't say that.
Why not?
All right.
I'm not going to clarify what that is.
All right.
We just went there. And as I'm walking in with Susie to do our thing, the automatic doors open, and a probably 2.5 to 3-year-old toddler girl comes barreling through the doors, no parents around, going into traffic. Booking right out, not looking at all. I just immediately jumped in front of her and stuck my hand out and grabbed her just as the cars are going by. Whoop, right? And the mom comes out and she's all like, thank you. I go, no problem. And I take the little girl over to mom and say, stay with mommy. Don't walk in front of traffic and have a good day. And I go in, and as I'm going in, the people around the thing are all like, thumbs up.
Nice.
It makes you feel good.
Cool. No, it is. That does make you feel good. Yeah, that's super cool. That is super, super cool. Well, good for you, man.
You've seen how fast little kids are, right?
Only when you're chasing them.
Yes.
If you want to do something, they are the slowest in the whole world.
Well, yeah, that's a whole other story. But right, if you're chasing it. So I'm just thinking, here I am. We're talking about somebody who's probably 20 inches tall, right? And
you need to go to that place and get the video. We need to put that. We need to put that up on the internet.
I wonder if they'd release that.
I don't know why not.
Yeah, cool. That would be cool.
Right?
I'll check into it.
Post that up.
No, I can't because it'll say where it came from, and I said, then know how you think.
Whatever. So just so you know, the evil empire refers to Russia. Ronald Reagan coined it in November 16, 2009. No. Speaking in convention, National Association of Evangelica in Florida on this day in 1983.
Where the hell do you get your information from? Because that is not correct.
That is true.
It is not. Well, that may be true.
Reagan refers to USSR as evil empire again.
The evil empire comes from Star Wars 1977.
No, some consider Reagan's use of the Star Wars film-inspiring term to be brilliant democratic rhetoric. But Ronald Reagan called Russia the evil empire. He did.
Yeah, I didn't say he didn't. I said that you said that's where it came from. That's
where that's not I said where it came from.
It comes from Star Wars.
Evil empire was Russia.
So, but anywho's, enough of this stuff. Now what we get to do is talk about our phrase origin story.
Our phrase origin story?
We have one.
Well, okay. So what is our phrase origin story?
Well, because the show is supposed to be all positive, it's about pay it forward.
Okay.
Because pay it forward is an expression for describing the beneficiary of a good deed repaying it to others instead of to the original benefactor.
Nice. So Lily Hardy Hammond wrote this.
Yes, in 1916.
Yeah. You don't pay love back. You pay it forward. But, you ready for this? She took this from the Bible.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Yeah. In the Apostles, in John 13:34, John continued to pay it forward for this, to pay this lesson forward. As he encouraged the other believers, he wrote, "Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God, and everyone who loves is born of God and knows God." And then it's also in the Corinthians. "For I received from the Lord that which I also delivered to you." Pay it forward. So, and then they made a movie about it.
Yes, yes.
Right? But you know what? There's a lot of speeches or things like that where people, they just took things that other people said and then made it famous and get credit for it.
That's correct.
So not only did Lily Hardy Hammond get pay it forward, but you ever hear this phrase? Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
Nope, never heard that before.
Never heard that?
No, you must have made it up.
Churchill. You know who said it originally? George Santayana in 1905. Or 1905. George Santayana in 1905. In a 1948 speech to the House of Commons. So he said in 1905, and then Winston Churchill changed the quote slightly. He changed one word.
Yes.
So
that happens frequently also.
Yeah, and then Winston Churchill gets credit for it. That's amazing. So we have to come up with one saying, change one word, and it will be famous for it.
Ooh, we can do that.
Okay. So what one do you want to use?
I don't know. Let's work on that.
Well,
I can't do it right now. I have to think about it. It's got to be good.
Oh, they got to be good? Okay. Let's take the one from Einstein. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. If you do the same thing over and over, don't expect different results.
No, that's not a good one. The meaning of insanity is doing things over and over again.
Yeah, that's not what Einstein didn't say. Insanity.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so we'll have to think about that. People make comments down there, put in your favorite saying, and then modify it, and we'll read it and we'll give you credit.
Yes. Maybe
that'll be your saying.
All right.
And we're not like crabs because we'll share because we're not shellfish. Crabs won't share because they're shellfish. Okay. Never mind. With that, I want to say thank you for listening.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
and please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world, Not .net, not .com, not whatever. .world. .world. Go there, connect up with our Facebook, our Instagram, leave us messages on the webpage. Go find Funguy The Entertainer cooks for you. Lots of good stuff.
I'm right here.
So, hey, Funguy The Entertainer.
How hard it was to find me?
What?
See how hard it was just to find me?
Yeah, I have no idea. So with that, I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy, and just different crazy.